Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today, we are going to completely restore the Xbox 360. Now, you're looking at this and saying, hey, it's already, looks good. But it just needs a little cleaning. I want to take it apart and clean all the little nooks and crannies just to make sure that it is completely clean and that there's going to have no issues with it overheating from any holes that might clog and stop ventilation. And plus, I just want to clean it up and I want to be able to show people how and what to use to properly clean a console. And it doesn't matter what console because this will work for every single system out there, all the way down to your original Nintendos and everything. But the only difference with a updated version system like this is that yes, there is more circuitry and there's more stuff that can be damaged, but basically the cleaning principles is all the same. Just take your time. Don't use no harsh chemicals. Don't use no harsh materials. Sort of like a. I don't really like using those magic erasers. To me, it ruins the surface, the way it's supposed to look, the texture. It actually sands it down. I don't like using them at all. I prefer using Q-tips, uh, cotton cloths and lint-free cloths and Q-tips, alcohol, but not very strong alcohol, only up to 96%. That's it, nothing stronger. And even then, I only like using 96% on certain surfaces, not on all the areas, because it can damage and bleach plastics and metals that it comes in contact with. So alcohol is only good in certain areas and locations. But as you can see, it is a pretty Xbox. It has a little issues right here. It looks like this door that's supposed to open and close for your USB connector right here, cables to connect your games and other stuff, controllers I mean, is stuck in the down position. But I'm pretty sure when I clean it up, it'll be able to come free. Up here, I have a little broken piece up here on the top, but that's not too hard to find. I should be able to find a replacement console or even the part to be replaced. And here is my 60 gigabyte HDD. Push it like that, pull up, comes up. Okay. Now that does need to be cleaned. It just has some dirt in there. And that's what I'm talking about. I want to go through the system, take everything apart, and just make sure that it's completely clean. This is the original Wi-Fi connector right here with the system. The Xbox 360 wireless network adapter. I believe that the network is still on as of today. I'm not too sure. This is in June of 2021. You can see where you hook up your HDMI here. I actually have a cable adapter for this so I can run a composite and component if I need to, if I want to. There's some light on there. Okay. And it's a little dusty, so I want to clean all this up. I want to clean everything inside here. This is what I want to do. This is where I don't want to worry that it's going to be suffocating to breathe and then overheat. That's one thing I don't want to happen. All right. So, let's start taking it apart. First step is just to pull the face off, they say. Okay. All right. And that will go into a sink with warm soapy water and a toothbrush. Oh, okay. So it's missing a spring. That's why. Okay. Well, I can find a spring. I can always get a new spring for a hinge. Okay. No big deal. Everything else works. All right. So let's go up here. And they said something about, okay, we're going to use tweezers. Let me get a different position. All right, y'all. So there's some clips. So you get a tweezer right here, push, and this thing started coming up more. So let me turn it around. Go over here. Where are these? Where is it? Kind of hard to see. Where's the clips? There it goes. All right, let me get the other clips. Hold on. Okay, I had problems popping these out right here from here. It was really difficult. I had to look in there with a flashlight and poke until I finally got them up. And then on this side, this one broke. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for a replacement of these covers. All right, let's set that to the side to be washed. And as you can see, look at the dust. Yeah, all this needs to be vacuumed. I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner and vacuum all this up with a toothbrush, scrubbing lightly, loosening it up while the vacuum sucks it up. All right, let me get that, do that. Okay, y'all, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a vacuum, and as I have the vacuum on, I'm gonna be brushing all this loose. I'm gonna do that till I'm done with everything here, all the way around, all through here, to the front area. I'm gonna do all this real quick before I continue taking it apart, okay? Because I don't want this dust to get into other places that I don't need it to be. And of course, with the vacuum on, it's gonna be extremely loud, so I don't want you to hear it. So I'm gonna put pause and go do this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you real quick what I'm doing. How I'm doing it exactly. Okay. Yes, that was a little loud, but it was necessary. So y'all know the correct process of how to properly clean a system. Okay, hold on. Let me start taking more apart. This vacuum cleaner will not stand up. All right, let's take the bottom down. Okay, so let's repeat the process down here. They should have all the same clips, yeah. Where they at? There you go. Just gotta fish around till you hit something. That one. Sorry. There it goes. Okay, that's why it's hard. You gotta push kind of hard. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, that's ready for a good bathe. Okay, now look at the bottom of that. So, we're going to repeat the vacuum process again. All right, so this time, I will not be doing it all loud in your ear. You already know the way I do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I vacuumed it out real good. Got it somewhat pretty much clean. There's still a little pieces here and there, but we're going to continue with the breakdown and cleaning, restoration of This Xbox 360 that my daughter-in-law gave me. Come on. All right, let me get this off. Okay, there it goes. Why is it fighting? Oh, I got a sticker on there. Duh. Got the original Xbox 360. I forgot. Sticker from the factory right here. Duh, y'all. Okay, and then once you get those clips, turn it around. There's some more clips back here. Oh shoot, don't break them. Just need to push them in a little bit. Let's just separate. Supposed to push them in. The little tabs right here, you got to push them in and it'll release it. So let me take my time with this. Okay, y'all, I'm back after about 3-4 minutes of struggle. Now, I was pushing here with the tweezers and these little holes, and I was having to hit these little tabs right here. But you have to push really hard to make them unsnap this whole wedge, which is locked in here. So don't be scared. I mean, I had to push it really hard and try to use my hand to pry up and out at the same time, kind of. And it's really kind of difficult, but I finally got it. So I got the top off. Let me switch position of the camera so you can see better. So yeah, got this top taken off. And this will go into hot soapy water, well, warm soapy water. As you can see, it's been, used a lot. You can see it. You can see how it's been used. And I'm gonna retro bright these shells too, just to make sure that they stay the most possible best looking that they're gonna be. Okay, so let me take a vacuum and my toothbrush and get all this real quick. Okay, so I vacuumed roughly that side. I got, my toothbrush and vacuum, and I just dried it. I didn't use no alcohol, no nothing. Just vacuum and dry brushing. That was it. So now we're gonna see the eject button should pull out now. Let's see. How's it come out? Okay. Pulls out like that. That needs to be clean. Let's see what else. What else needs to come loose? Man, that was hard. Let's see what else. Need to take it off. All right, let me look around, y'all. See what else I need to take off. All right. Okay, y'all. I completely forgot. Yeah, it has 6 screws right here that I need to take out. They're real big, so give me a second. All right, so here's the 6th one. And these are very long, small, square, what is it, star shape tip. Star shape. I don't know if you can see that. It's, oh dang, you can't see that. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to focus. There you go. Yeah, the star. And it has 6 of them. Very long. All of them long. So if you pull out one that's shorter than that, then you got the wrong one. Okay, so let's turn this over. It comes straight up, right? Yeah. Okay, and this will be put into the tub, the sink, with warm soap and water also. Clean off real good, and that's it. Now, I would not remove this heat sink, but man, it's dirty. Oh, man. Okay, so, I wish I could. As you can see, it looks dirty basically on the outside, but the inside still looks okay. So I'm gonna vacuum it out and then get some sheets of paper towel with a little bit of maybe dry for now and dust it out real good and see what I can do. Try to vacuum everything out, brush it all out. I might have to get a bigger brush with thicker teeth that will be able to, oh, here's my button in the front, sorry. That's able to go in there deeper and grate it out. So I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to remove it because I don't want to remove the thermal paste. But this is the heat sink for your CPU and all that. But I should be able to remove this with no problem. Let me see. Oh, sorry. I have to pull this up first. Man. Can it come up? Yeah, sure. Now, let me figure this out. There it goes. Okay. Okay, so it had a little clip. And that's going into the wash pile. Oh man, I really wish I can pull this up, change the thermal paste. But I'm gonna go through here very gently and dust all of this whole board out and get it as clean as I can. And that's about it. I don't want to remove, I know the fans pop out. Okay, they'll pop out real easily. Just like that. Okay, so I can clean them off real good. Just like that. So I'm going to clean these with the vacuum cleaner, toothbrush, and then a Q-tip with my alcohol and scrub them to make them look brand new. So here is a before. Okay, and we'll show you an after. Oh man, that's pretty dirty. Okay, so let's see, can I remove my... I can't, right here. Okay. So I can move my disk drive from here. Nice. This will allow me to clean all under here. Okay, pull that cable out. Pull that cable out. And I'll be able to dust this off, vacuum it real good, and put it back in. And it'll give me access to all this, to where I can clean this really, really good. Look how dirty that is, y'all. That is a very well-used Xbox 360. And all it took to get to this was a pair of tweezers and what is this, a Star Security wrench, and a toothbrush. Well, not even that. Just Just these two tools. So, okay, let me go ahead and do all this, and I'll be right back for y'all. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and took the time, took 20 minutes to scrub this really, really good with the toothbrush, and then the vacuum. I was just holding it right here and just scrubbing these. You know, and I would hold the fan blades and scrub like this. And the easiest way to do it was to put it like this and actually get it in there like this. And then also the other way, just like this at an angle, get in here real good. And then I finalized it with some Q-tips. You can see here, here's some Q-tips that I use to clean it with alcohol. And I don't dip these in alcohol. I don't get it all wet and soaking. No. Here you can actually see how pretty it came out. It was pretty bad. I can keep going, but this is good enough. I don't have to make it look brand new. I just needed it clean. And the way I do it is I have my alcohol in a spray bottle. So when I go to spray, I only let the mist hit like this. Let me see. I don't want to wet the Xbox. So we're going to go sideways. All right. And only let it mist like this. Just like that. And so it's just damp. It's not wet. It's not soaked with alcohol. And this allows me to go through and clean stuff on here without soaking it down and potentially damaging, you know, whatever I'm cleaning. So don't ever put too much alcohol on something, especially the more complicated the circuitry is and everything. Just take your time, be gentle. And the way I got this one right now, the way I started cleaning this board was I got my vacuum cleaner and I got this soft brush and I started going like this, dusting everything, being careful not to bend any of these capacitors, you know, because this brush is not super soft. It is soft, but it is what is this? Polymer. It's plastic, and it's not like regular hair. They have other natural hair ones that are real soft, but this was good enough to where I was able to go through with my vacuum, dust everything out really, really good, get it all clean. And then now I'm going through finalizing with a Q-tip, you know, and like I say, I give it a little squirt, just a nice little mist, and then go through and do all the fine detail cleaning. There's some parts back here that the brush was not able to get completely back in here. So I go through and get as much as I can everywhere. And I also, once I go back with this damp alcohol, I go back with a clean one and finish off polishing. I always go back with a clean one because it's always going to leave a residue. I'm just breaking up the grime and grease and dust and smoke or whatever else is exposed, you know, in here in these things. So just take your time. And there's not very too much to use. I use basically Q-tips, toothbrushes, paint brushes that are very soft, tweezers, okay, screwdriver set, tool set you can find anywhere. I always use alcohol and I always put it in a spray bottle. It always makes it so convenient, so easy to do the job. And then another tool is like what I have down here. So sorry for the noise, but I have a Rubbermaid tub, and this Rubbermaid tub makes it very easy for me to clean these parts, the plastic parts and the other RF shielding and stuff. Very easy, makes it very convenient. And plus I don't have to worry about losing anything. Everything stays in this Rubbermaid tub. And so I will clean it all through here, and once I do that, I'll dump it all out, get my parts, rinse them off, and then fill it back up with some water, add some peroxide to the water, and UV bright this. And that means the parts are going to be submerged underneath the water and peroxide, and then I put a UV light on it, and that UV light will help to bleach this plastic all the way brand new looking. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up. I'll get you a little close-up. You can see how way cleaner this is. I couldn't get all the way into the fins completely 100%, but I got 96% of all the dust out, y'all. Okay, let's continue with this clean, And I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, y'all. So I got everything cleaned up. I put it back together. I didn't retro bright it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another one and see what condition that is, because I found one for $15 that so I can replace this broken piece on the top, and then also the spring here, and plus I also broke the power button. It had one little crack on just one joint, and then I just completely forgot how fragile it was. And so when I was washing it with the other parts with a toothbrush, I just roughly did like this, and it just broke and popped. So I'm gonna go ahead and just buy that other one for $15. And once I get that, I'll put it on. I'll swap out the face, which theirs shows to have a good spring on this little, right here where the controllers go. And also the top part over here. See how it has that crack, remember, y'all? So yeah, so everything will be replaced 100%. Came out nice and clean, 60. Y'all saw how the inside was before and after, so it's looking beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up. It does work. There was no problem with that, but there's no point in not showing you working. So let me get it all hooked up. Okay, so I got her all hooked up in her new home. She's gonna join her brothers and sisters, and she looks great with my collection. I thank my daughter-in-law for giving me this beautiful gift, and it was very fun taking it apart and restoring it. I've never had an Xbox before in my life. I played, other systems, had other systems, but never Xbox. So I'm really enjoying it. Playing some Sonic Unleashed. Just go ahead and turn this baby on. I believe I should be able to turn it on like this. Yeah. Just by hitting the remote, you just hit the Xbox button and turns your system on. Let's see. Uh-oh. Alright, let's start this Sonic. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna play me some little bit of Sonic, have me some breakfast. Now that this Xbox is done, I'm hope that any information that I gave you helps you out in your cleaning and protecting of your Xbox 360 and other game systems. And remember that this is not just for this system alone. You can use these techniques and other stuff and information for other systems. Okay, as you can see, I got all kind of systems. I got a Sega Genesis. I got another Game Boy there, and Dreamcast and everything. And I've done that to all of them. I've taken them all apart and cleaned them all and got them working back, brand new systems, okay, like they're brand new again. So just remember, take your time, be patient, and don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think I can't do it. Yes, you can. Just get the tools and take your time, like I said, and make sure that you watch as many videos as you can so that you can get a perspective, an idea, and a technique from everybody, and then utilize all that information into one and perfect your restoration of your game systems. But okay, until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.